Hi guys, welcome back to the channel where we break down big ideas about government, policy, and public administration in a way that's easy to understand. In today's video, we're diving into a super important topic, policy analysis and policy implementation based on ideas from experts like William Dunn, E.S. Quaid, and many more. So, if you ever wondered how governments make decisions, how policies are analyzed, or why some policies work and others fail, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. Alright, first thing first, what exactly is policy analysis? According to E.S. Quaid, as mentioned by William Dunn, policy analysis is basically the process of producing and presenting information to help decision makers make smarter choices. Dunn takes it even further. He says that policy analysis is an applied social science, meaning it uses research, logic, and arguments to create knowledge that helps solve the real public problems. In short, policy analysis is creating knowledge for better decision. It's not just about breaking a policy apart, but also about designing new and better alternatives. Okay, now we've got the definition down. Let's talk about how the policy process actually works. According to William Dunn, there are three main processes that make policy analysis work. First, the policy inquiry process. This is where we build and test methods for analyzing policies. Second, the policy making process itself, which goes through five main stages. One, setting the agenda. Two, formulating policies. Three, adopting them. Four, implementing them. And five, as a finally evaluating how they work. Third, there's the policy communication process, which is all about sharing and improving policy knowledge so it actually leads to better outcomes. Now, depending on when the analysis happens, policy analysis can take on different forms. Let's break those down. William Dunn divided policy analysis into three main types. One, prospective policy analysis. This happens before a policy is implemented. It's about prediction and planning, figuring out what could work best. Two, respective policy analysis. This takes place after a policy has been implemented. It's about looking back and asking, did it work? Why or why not? And the last is integrated policy analysis. This combines both. It looks at a policies before, during, and after they carry out, keeping things dynamic and adaptive. Okay, now let's move into something really interesting. How policy are modeled or represented. There are several ways to model or explain public policies. William Dunn identifies five key models. One, descriptive models. They describe or predict policy behavior. Two, normative models. They go a step further, giving recommendation on what should be done. And three, verbal models. These use everyday language. They're easy to understand, but sometimes too simple. Four, symbolic models. Use math or statistic to show relationship between variables. Great for experts, but not always for the public. And five, procedural models. Focus on how things happen, showing the dynamic relationship between policy steps. All right, now that we understand how policy are analyzed and modeled, let's talk about something super practical, how they are actually implemented. So the word implementation literally means to put something into action. In public policy, implementation means turning a policy decision into real life action through programs, projects, and activities. As Prisman and Wildevsky said, implementation is about carrying out and complementing what has been decided. Without proper implementation, even the best policy remains just words on paper. But what determines whether a policy implementation succeeds or fails? Let's find out. According to George C. Edward Tree, there are four big factors that influence whether a policy actually works. One, communication. Everyone involved must clearly understand what their policy is about. Two, resources. There need to be enough people, money, and tools to make it happen. Three, disposition. This means the attitude and commitment of people implementing it. Four, bureaucratic structure. A clear system with good organization and procedures keeps everything on tracks. Besides those four, we can also evaluate policy implementation using several key dimensions of good governance. Here are seven important dimensions to evaluate how well a policy is being implemented. Consistency, sticking to the rules and procedures. Transparency, being open and allowing public access to information. Next, what's accountability, making sure action can be justified and reviewed. And then next, justice, providing fair treatment for everyone. And then participation, letting the public get involved. And effectiveness, achieving the intended goals. And the last, efficiency, reaching those goals with the best use of resources. Now let's talk about who's actually involved when policies are implemented. Every policy implementation has three main elements. One, implementers. They are the government official or institution responsible for carrying out the policy. Two, programs. These are the actual plans, action, or steps that put the policy into motion. And the last, target groups. These are the people or organizations affected by the benefiting from the policy. For a policy to success, all these elements must work together in sync and with the same goals in mind. So, to wrap things up, policy analysis help us understand, design, and evaluate government decision. Policy implementation, on the other hand, make sure those decisions actually happen, turning ideas into real outcomes. Successful implementation requires clear communication, strong resources, a good attitude from the implementer, and efficient organization. And when everything comes together, public policy can truly make a difference in people's lives. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you won't miss our next deep dive into public administration and governance. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.